A Category 3 storm when it makes land.
Good evening, folks. Rob,
Wow.
Keith,
Thanks for on
Tim,
TV.
Mike, Bob, all with you this evening. Somebody got a TV on. If you will, turn your
Mine's off.
category 3 down a little bit.
Some residents have decided they're hunkering down.
Somebody's hunkering down. Turn down
All
the
right,
hunkering
thank
down
you.
just a little bit, and you can watch it. But right now, let's do some football picks. Keith, how you doing this evening?
Doing pretty good.
Mike, how you doing this evening?
Dandy.
Tim, how you doing this evening?
Hoping to have a better showing than last week.
And Bob, how you doing, my friend?
I'm hunkering down for the hurricane.
Hunkering down for the hurricane.
No.
All right. This week, what's up, Sean? This past week, let's give you guys the totals. All right.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Tim with college went 20 and 26. Bob, 24 and 22. Mike, you had one less game.
Okay.
26 and 18.
Woohoo!
I know how to pick my games.
Harris, 26 and 20. Keith, 21 and 25. And Rob bringing up a rear at 20 and 26. All right.
Two.
Let's kind of go over things. Maryland loses to Michigan, but they cover. 7-point difference. Georgia, Kent State easily covers that game. Penn State, Central Michigan easily covers. It looked like a lot of the underdogs this past week covered.
Did that too.
Yeah. Wake Forest loses in overtime by 6 points, but Wake covers is 7.5.
Yeah.
They do. Miami loses to Middle Tennessee, so Middle Tennessee says, I don't need none of your 25 points, and I'll give you 5 to boot, and I'll still kick your ass.
How much money did they take back to Middle Tennessee State with them?
Middle Tennessee, I want to say Middle Tennessee got about a $500,000 for making that trip. I think it was about $500,000. So that's very, very cool. Tennessee beats Florida. The underdog covers in that game. How about this? Texas loses to Texas Tech. The underdog covers this game. Every game so far, the underdog is at least covered. How about that? Ole Miss, Tulsa. The underdog covered their game, 35-27. Oregon at Washington State. The underdog covered. How about we're getting into a trend here, folks? Arkansas and Texas A&M.
Yep.
Arkansas covers by a hook. That was it, by a hook. But it was
That was a good game.
Kentucky and Northern Illinois. Kentucky 24-point favorites. They win by 8. The underdog covers the game. We're in a trend.
I don't get what these.
Pittsburgh, Rhode Island. Bob picked 41 points. There's a little much there. The underdog covered the game. Ohio State, Wisconsin. Ohio State, Wisconsin, 31-point difference. The favorite wins. The favorite covers. No problem there. NC State, Connecticut. The underdog covers again. It was a 38-point favorite, 31-point difference. Alabama. I'm telling you, it's hard to stay under 59 points when you score 55. But Nick Saban finds a way to do it. 55-3. They play under the total and they cover. You tell me what you want to. Saban's got some money in there somewhere. Oklahoma loses to Kansas State. The underdog not only
How big a
covers,
favorite was Alabama?
Alabama was favored in the other. Alabama was favored 55-3 over Vanderbilt. The cover easy, but it was an under.
Yeah, what was the spread on it? I was just
38 points.
38.
38 and the over under 59. So they stayed under the. That's nuts. Kansas State beats Oklahoma straight up. USC, Oregon State covers. No problem there. BYU, Wyoming covers. Utah, Arizona State, Utah does take care of things there. The favorite does take care of business. Washington against Stanford. Washington takes care of business there, no problems. And they just go over the total, 62, and the over-under was 61. Baylor takes care of business. They were a point favorite on some. Iowa State a point or two the other way, but they win by a touchdown. Baylor takes care of business. Notre Dame buries North Carolina down in Tar Heel country. We put Notre Dame under the rocks too quick there. They took care of business, and Minnesota steps into Michigan State. Sadly, Michigan State is not a very good team this year. Minnesota goes in there and storms them a new one. So that's what happened there. We will go now let's go to the college picks for the week. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll review the pro picks before we do that. All right. Let's start with Keith. The Michigan Wolverines. They're heading to Iowa. Michigan a 10 and a hook. Over under 42 points. Keith, go for it.
All right. I'm going to go for Michigan to cover. And
42 and a hook. 42 and a hook.
I'm trying to think, what kind of a final score am I thinking? Something around there. So I'll go over, but it's probably like just barely.
All right. Tim.
Kind of like you're thinking, but I'm going to stay with Michigan to cover, but I think it's going to be like 31-10, so give me the under.
All right. Mike.
Mike, did we lose yet?
Michael, you still there?
It's like he kind of froze up on us.
Mike.
Yep.
He's froze.
Yes, we'll come back and get him. Bob, what do you think about this game?
Michigan.
Under.
Okay,
They're one of the best.
All right, hold on. All right, Mike, you
Start over, Mike.
yeah,
Okay.
Let's start all
Okay.
over. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, Michigan, Iowa. Michigan 10.5 point favorites, 42 and a hook total. Go for it.
Me?
Yes.
Michigan, Iowa. Michigan, and they're playing in Iowa, so there's no big house. Michigan, Iowa. Michigan's a great team. Iowa's got some offense. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it defensively. What was the hook on that?
Well, just a point spread, 10 and a hook. 10
and a hook. Michigan, well, Iowa doesn't know how to score. So I think Michigan will win and cover, but I think the game's going to go under.
All right. Bob, what do you think?
Iowa's got to learn how to score.
Michigan and over.
Michigan and over. All right. I've watched Iowa play. I mean, 1 week, did they score 5 points?
Yes,
I think
they won like 5-3 or 8-3, I think it was.
Yeah. It was a baseball. They've had a couple of baseball scores in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't playing Michigan's defense. I don't care if they're playing at home or not. Was it Kirk Ferentz? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Kirk Ferentz. I like him as a coach. But my goodness, man, you cannot.
He used to be a quarterback there, right?
Yep.
Kirk Ferentz, yeah. You can't be that hard up for offense and then go play a top 10 team, probably a top 5 team. They don't have a chance to stay close in this game. I like Michigan. Where's Iowa's points coming from? They may score 5, but that's not going to put them over 42.5. I'll go under. All right. Kentucky, Ole Miss. Tim, Ole Miss 6 and a hook, 54.5.
Kentucky's also ranked in this game, aren't they?
They're right there. They're right there close to the top 25 if they're not ranked. Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty close.
Ole Miss minus 6.5.
Yes.
Yeah, I like what Lane Kiffin's doing down there. Give me Ole Miss and
54
like
point,
54.
54 and a half.
Go under.
All right, Michael.
A good old SEC battle. 54 and a half. 54 and a half. That's a lot. That's 8 touchdowns. No, I'm going to take the under on that game. Now the question is, what's going to happen? It's probably going to be one of those 24-21 games. So we're going to go with the underdog.
All right, he's going with Kentucky and going the under.
Mhm.
Bob.
Give me Ole Miss and under.
All right. You know what? I've been impressed by Ole Miss. I really have. I think they're a decent team. Kentucky has still a couple of ways where you can still beat them. I think short passes, 10, 15-yard routes, that they still don't have that covered yet. I'm going to Ole Miss, but I'm going to go the over in this game. I think it's going to be some scoring. Keith.
I kind of agree with Michael on this. I think definitely, but I'm pretty sure it'd be under. And I think Ole Miss might win, but I'll take the points with Kentucky.
All right.
Keep it close.
Gotcha. All right, Mike, we're coming to you
Yes.
now. Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner.
Heading to TCU. 5 points is all. At 5 points is all Oklahoma is given. 67.5. Go for it.
Okay. Last week they had the high-scoring game of TCU and SMU and Schmoo, and people think that Oklahoma is going to score tons of points and beat the hell out of TCU. Ain't going to happen. I think the game's going to be a slugfest. I'm going to take the over on that, and we're going to go with TCU.
All right, Bob.
TCU and under.
All right. I think Oklahoma has got to be then got slapped in the face maybe one time enough this year. We'll see. For some reason, I just feel like it might be at least a touchdown game. But 67.5 is a lot of points. I'm taking Oklahoma. I'll go the under. Keith.
Yeah, I'll take Oklahoma, and I'll go 68 points. You said
67.5.
67.5. Okay, yeah, I'll go under on that.
All right, Tim.
Give me Oklahoma and give me the over. I like a 35-24 game for that.
All right. We go to Bob. We got Purdue, the Boilermakers, heading to Minnesota. Minnesota's a 10-point favorite. 53 is the total. Go for it, my friend.
Row the boat.
Minnesota and under.
Under. You know what? I've always liked this Purdue team, but right now it's kind of in a shambles. It really is. But something tells me they're going to keep this game a little closer than probably they even should. They're not 10 points as good as Minnesota. I think Minnesota's 15, 20 points better. But something tells me Purdue's going to keep it close. I'll take Purdue. I'll go the under. Keith.
I'll go with Minnesota and what's your over under?
53.
Shoot. I'm going to go under. That's just a little bit too much.
All right, Tim.
Yep, Minnesota in the under.
All right. Mike.
I don't understand why Minnesota's coach is a good coach. I like him. I don't understand why everybody likes Purdue to keep it close. I like Minnesota, and I think it's going to be under because it's going to be a 28-24 type game.
10 points. 10-point favorite.
Oh, okay. Then I have to take Purdue, and it's going to be a close game. Still, 28-24.
All right. I just was wanted to warn you there.
It was a 10-point. A 10-point game. These bookies, they don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing right now.
I don't know about that because I can't say that
I'm
because
sure that
they're taking care of me every week anyway.
making some money.
Yeah, they are.
There they are.
Texas Tech at Kansas State. Kansas State's a 7.5 favorite this week, 57.5. I took Kansas State last week. I liked them. And for some reason, I really, really liked them. But I think maybe they're going to have a little bit of a letdown this week. I like Texas Tech in this game. Give me the 7.5, 57.5. I'm going to go over that total. Keith.
Yeah, Texas Tech is coming off over Texas. So both had big wins, Kansas State over Oklahoma. I'll take Texas Tech with those points. And
57.5. 57.5.
I'm showing too. It's one of those games that could be a shootout. I'll go over, but I'm not real confident on that. I'm just thinking it could be like a 34-31 type of game or something.
Yep. Tim.
Yeah, Texas Tech, and they love playing the overs there, so give me the over.
Mike.
Keith, you're right on point with that because that's what I'm thinking. I think Texas Tech, after last week's game, what a finish that was. But they got in trouble because they let their fans on the field. They got fined $50,000 for doing that. They got fined $50,000 for doing that. But we're gonna go with the Raiders, and we're gonna take the over.
All right. Bob, are you going to make it a unanimous selection?
Yes, sir.
So Texas Tech and
Hi, puppy dog.
Over.
over. All right. Let's go back to Keith. Oregon State to Beavers. They're heading to Utah. Utah is 11 points favorite. 56 and a hook.
Yeah, Oregon State. They kept within the points against USC, right? 11.5.
11 straight. 11 flat.
11 straight.
Yep.
I'll
At Utah.
give up the points. For some reason, Utah is one of those teams when they're at home. I just feel like they're really, really good down there.
All right.
By memory. And then how many is the over under?
56 and a hook.
I'll go under.
All right. Tim.
Yeah, and give me Utah and give me the under. Maybe it might be just under.
Mike.
Oh, this is a tough game to call, I think, because what's the line on that again?
11 points.
11
Utah.
points. Yeah, Utah is better than most people think. I'm going to go with the Utes. And
56 and a hook.
nah, it's too many points. Give me the under.
All right. Bob.
Utah and under.
All right. And I'm sorry, folks. I'm not going to agree with everybody. I'm going to take Utah, but I think it's going to be a shootout here. I really do. I think a winning team probably may score 40 points themselves. I'll go with the over. I'll take Utah. Tim, we're coming to you. Alabama, the Crimson Tide, 16.5-point favorites. Heading to Arkansas, Hog Country. 61 is the total.
61.
I like Alabama in the game, but not to cover 16.5, maybe by like 14. So I think Arkansas might keep it close. They'll watch Alabama blow them up by 30.
61.
Under.
All right, Mike.
I don't know why Alabama is not the number one team in the country the way they score their points. Even though Arkansas, they play good too, but Arkansas is going to get off to a good start, and then Alabama's going to wake up, and they're going to double, and they're going to come out, and they're going to end up doubling the score. I'm going to take Alabama and the over.
All right.
Alabama will probably score 50 points.
Bob.
I'm going to go with Mike.
All right. You going with the over?
Yes.
All right. You know what? Every week I tell you guys on here, Saban is looking at how many points the point spread is. This week it really doesn't matter. I think he's taking on a team that's better than them. I actually think Arkansas can win this game outright. I really do. I'm going Arkansas in the under, but I think a touchdown difference either way will do it. Keith.
I'm going to go with Alabama, given 16, and I'm going to go with the under.
All righty. Mike, let's go to Mike. Rutgers, the powerhouse from New Jersey.
Oh, Lord. I get that.
They're going to Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ohio State's a 41-point favorite.
41 points. Oh.
59 and a half total. Take it away, Mike.
Take it away, Rutgers. Oh, my God. And I think Rutgers. I don't think Ohio State's gonna beat them by 41. I'm gonna take Rutgers. I'm gonna take the under on this one. It's gonna probably be like 40-0 or something like that.
All right, Bob.
Ohio State and the under.
All right. I'm gonna just say it. I think Ohio State not only covers this, I think they cover the over-under too of 59.5. So I'm saying they score 60 themselves. I think this could be a shutout. This is what I'm gonna say. 63-0 is my guess for the week. Ohio State in the over. Keith.
I'll go with Ohio State and the over.
All right. Tim.
Rob, I would love if that happened. I'd get a nice early start to watching other college football games. But then again, they scored 77 on Toledo, and two of them were like kind of long touchdowns by like fourth stringers. Also, Rutgers, go ahead and spend your $400,000 on your DoorDash for eating out as part of your football budget. But give me Ohio State and the over. They'll probably cover it themselves, I think.
Yeah. All right. We're going to Bob. Oklahoma State, the Cowboys. They're going to Baylor to play the Bears. Baylor is a 2.5-point favorite, 56 and a hook.
Give me Baylor. And under.
All right. I've won against Baylor a time or two this year, and it has bitten me in the butt. It's not going to bite me in the butt this time. I'm taking Baylor. I'll give up a 2.5. I think it could be a high-scoring game. At 56.5, I'm going to go over the total with Baylor. Keith.
Yeah, Oklahoma State hasn't lost, but they really haven't been tested either. I'll go with Baylor. It could be a high-scoring game, but I'm still going to go with the under on that one.
All right, Tim.
Baylor and the over.
Mike.
This is going to be a close game, closer than a lot of people think. Baylor's good, but I think Oklahoma State, it's another one of those rivalry games.
The line's only 2.5.
I know that's why I'm going to take Oklahoma State, and it's not going to be 56 because it's going to be something like 28-24. So give me the under.
All right, coming back to me, Northwestern.
Hey Rob, weren't we talking to each other on the phone last year when Oklahoma State and Baylor were playing each other, and one of the quarterbacks kept making some bad decisions or something? It seems like we were talking about that.
We might have been. Have been. Keith can remember stuff better than I can. Northwestern, the maker of golf clubs. No. Northwestern heading to Penn State. Penn State's a 25-point favorite in Happy Valley, 52.5. is the total. I go first this time. Penn State, they haven't not been tested yet. Northwestern is not a test. 25 easily gets covered. But 52, I'm not sure either team, both those teams get that high. I'm going to say Penn State in the under. Keith.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Penn State, and I'll go under because I just don't know if Northwestern's going to put many points on the board.
Tim.
Yeah, I think we'll make it 3. Penn State in the under.
Mike.
Of course, I'm going to go the opposite way. I think they always play each other close. That's a lot of points. I'm going to take Northwestern, and I think it's going to stay under.
All right. Bob.
Penn State and under.
All righty.
Now, this will be one of those games that separates Michael from the rest of us.
It probably will. Keith, your turn right here. Wake
You
Forest.
mean that I'm thinking in the right way?
Probably, yeah.
Wake Forest. They're playing Florida State down in Tallahassee. Probably going to be a muddy time. Florida State, 6-point favorites. 66 is the total. And they did not change it for the Hurricane. Keith, go for it.
Gosh, that would be a high-scoring game. It could be. Let me look to see Wake Forest. I'm trying to remember who they just lost.
Yeah, they just lost. They just lost to Clemson.
They narrowly beat Liberty.
They narrowly beat Liberty, and then they lost to Clemson in overtime.
So I'll go. Gosh, it's tempting to take those points with Wake Forest, but I'm going to give them up. I'll take Florida State, and I'll go with under, just because I don't know if the field is messy. It could be a lot of slipping and falling.
Tim.
Wake could be a covering machine. Well, they didn't cover against Liberty, but that game will be close. Give me Wake Forest and give me the under. I don't think the weather will be conducive to much scoring.
Mike.
I won't be surprised if they don't even play this game on Saturday. I think the Storm may move. All it's got to do is move a little bit to the east or a little bit to the west, and they might not play. But the assumption is we're going to play. Wake Forest's quarterback is on point. We're going to take Wake Forest, and we're going to give the under.
Bob?
Florida State and under.
All right. And I'm going to go away nobody has yet. I like Wake Forest in this game to cover. I think maybe they can win. But I'm going over the total. The receivers know which way they're running. The defensive backs don't know which way they're going. So I think it could be a high-scoring game. Plus, by Saturday, it actually is supposed to be over Georgia a little bit. So it could be, yes, a wet field, but I don't think it's going to be so windy. But I think the rains will probably almost be stopped by then. And those grounds probably cover it easy. I'll take Wake in the over. All righty. Tim. Texas A&M going to Mississippi State. Mississippi State's a 3-point favorite in this game. 46 points total.
So they like a defensive struggle. I'll take the underdogs were winners last week. Let's take them again. So let's give me A&M and the under.
All right, Mike.
Texas A&M is they're like the Jekyll and Hyde of this season so far, and I don't know, they're going to Mississippi State. That's the only key, but I think it's going to be enough for them to come back and they're going to win this game. I'm going to go over because it's going to probably be a 30 to 27 game or something like that. So I'll take A&M in the over.
A&M and over from Mike. Bob.
A&M and under.
A&M and all right. You know what? I like A&M in this game too. I kind of don't understand the line here. I would have thought A&M would have been a 1 or 2 point favorite in this game because they have shown that they can play at times. They've lost to lesser opponents, yes. Look here. Well, hold on, look here.
Mr. Harris?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only.
Harris Jessup. Yeah, he's having tech issues.
The
He
buffer.
told me. Yeah, he is
The
buffer.
buffer.
I just don't understand this line very much. I like Texas A&M in this
Can't
game.
hit me
If it was a straight pick'em game, I'd take.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, Harris.
Quick, give you some intro music.
Here he is. What's going
He's
on, Harris?
muted, but no, there he is.
Nah, he's fine. We'll get him on the next pick starting off. I'm taking A&M in this game, and I'm going to take the over. I think it's going to be a lot of scoring. Keith.
I agree. I'll take A&M, and I'll take the over.
All righty. Welcome, my friend. How you doing this evening?
Be right back.
Frozen.
Harris, you're fine. We can see you, bud. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
Now-
good.
Now, as far as the weather update, when you and I spoke, there was no rain at that time. It is starting to drizzle here.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Right now, if I look across the river, it's pouring its ass off.
Oh, okay. Wow. Stay on the other side then. Stay on the other side of the river then. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was it 25 days of rain straight?
Oh, we're closer to 30, 32 right now.
Wow. That's
We
wild.
had a little bit of rain the other night. A little bit.
Oh, okay. We are ready to go to the next game. Let's see. Keith finished that one up. So, Mike, you're going to start this one. Georgia, the Bulldogs, 27 and a hook favorite. Going to Missouri. Mike.
There's no stopping the Bulldogs. I'm short and sweet. Georgia and the under.
Bob.
Give me Georgia, but I'm going to over.
All right. Harris.
I concur with Bob. Georgia in the over.
All right. You know what? I'm so impressed by Georgia's defense. They've gotten better and better every week, and their offense is not letting up either. 54.5 might be a little bit of a stretch, but 27.5 is not. Give me Georgia. I'll take the under. Keith.
All right. Georgia is playing who?
Missouri, 27 and a hook. They're on the road, too.
All right. I'll take Georgia to cover. I think they'll bounce back after kind of a disappointment for them.
54.5.
Yeah. I'll go under.
All right.
Like 40
Tim.
or something.
Tim.
Yeah, I think Georgia might want to wake up after their disappointment against the can't read, can't write Kent State. That's what they call it here in Ohio. Can't read, can't write Kent State because almost everybody gets in. But yeah, give me Georgia and the over. They might cover that themselves.
J.D. McCoy. J.D.'s giving his picks out here. J.D., would you like to join us?
Hey, what's going on, JD?
J.D., if you'd like to join us.
Noah's Ark.
Hi,
Georgia
JD.
by 50. Yeah.
JD, all you have to do is have two things. All you have to do is have a good email account. I can send you an email. You'll have to show me your email and have a cam, and that's it. You can come right on here. Bob's our newest guy. We've had him on for about a month now. It doesn't hurt too bad, does it, Bob? After the first time,
Not at all.
it's kind of like losing a tooth. After you've lost a tooth, it's gone, and you don't have to worry about it no more. So, JD, if you care to join us, shoot an email to us right there. I can have you in here in 2 minutes. You can be picking with us. We don't have a problem with that at all. We invite that. All right, let's see. We go to
He's
Bob.
dying to find an Alice.
Do what? Yeah,
He's dying to find out.
we got to get three more in here. We got to see who Alice is going to be. That's right. North Carolina and Clemson. Clemson's a 6.5 point favorites at home. 42.5. Bob.
Oh. Give me North Carolina and under.
North Carolina State.
Yes.
Okay. And the under, you say?
Yeah.
All right. Harris.
Clemson and the over.
Yeah. I'm like this about it. They played Wake last week, and I think Wake has a better offense, and they still beat them in overtime. They're at home now. Clemson's at home, 6 in the hook. I think they're a touchdown better than anybody out there. I'll take, other than maybe Georgia. 6 in the hook. Give me Clemson. I'm going to play the over. Next level nonce. Shoot me your email out here. You can hop in here with us. Keith, go for it.
This is what matchup?
NC State, Clemson. Clemson 6.5 at home.
Clemson.
6.5.
Yeah, I'll go with Clemson.
42.5.
I'll go over.
All right. Tim.
I'm here. Oh, there's Michael Peterson's dogs.
That's not my dogs.
I think it's Harris's dogs.
Not
Yeah.
my dogs.
Harris is shaking his head and said, "Yeah, it's my dogs." It's,
You know what?
Five of them here
I
now.
gave me North Carolina State in the under.
okay, so Tim says North Carolina. I didn't already put his name on Clemson. I don't know why I thought so. Tim says North Carolina State in the under. Mike.
Guess where game day is going to be at? Clemson. Lee and everybody. Oh, Lee's been hot this year with his headgear picks. Let's go with Clemson. We're going to go over.
All righty. Harris, you get to thought I'd check. And Notch, you can come in anytime. J.D. McCoy can come in here anytime, too. That's why we always offer you guys to come on live if you want to with us. Harris, Georgia Tech, heading to Pitt. Pitt's a 21-point favorite at home.
I can see why.
49 and a hook. Who
I
you like?
I can see why they're 21-point favorites. There again, you had another coach fired after the game this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Georgia Tech's coach.
And if I'm not mistaken, the AD is stepping in to be the head coach for the rest of the season.
For a while, yeah. And then I think that they're trying to get a big name coach. They're trying to get a big name.
Give me Pitt in the over.
All right. Yeah, this team's in a disarray. They're in as bad a shape as Auburn is, except they don't play in as quite as good of conference. Not near as good. But tell Pitt that. Pitt's kicking ass everywhere they go. I'll take Pitt. I'll take the over. Keith.
I'll take Pitt. And what was the spread or the over under?
49.5.
Gosh, I guess I'll go with over on that.
Tim.
Pitt against. Yeah, especially if whatchamacallit put up 35 or 42 on them and shut them out. Yeah, give me Pitt in the under.
Mike.
Oh, Pittsburgh is the better team these days. Georgia Tech, I think right now they folded up their tents, and it's not even October. Let's take Pitt and let's go under.
Bob.
I'm with Michael. Pitt and under.
Pitt and under. All right, comes back to me. Arizona State. Going to go to USC. USC, it's a scare last week. They barely squeak out a win. It looked like it may lose. And USC is favored by 24 points this week at home, 60 and a hook. Let me start by Oregon State is not the same as Arizona State. Let's start right there. USC is playing at home, 24 points. They're going to cover it. And in fact, I think both teams are going to score right much. I'll go with the over. Keith.
Yeah, I think kind of like Oklahoma and Georgia. I think USC will bounce back and they'll cover 61.
60,
Yeah, I'll go with
60 and a half, yeah.
Oh, 60 and a half. Okay, I saw 61 on mine, but on CBS. I'll go with over.
All right, Tim,
Yeah, USC and the over.
Mike.
USC is the team to watch. Their quarterback is very good, also. And Arizona State, I felt sorry for Herm. You know, you see him with the phone on the coach on coach class. Yeah, they're done. USC under.
Yeah, well, he's gone now anyway, so you don't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh no,
He's
I
already
was
got
sad
fired.
about that.
He
I was
already
sad
got
about that.
Bob
USC and over.
Harris.
Yeah. USC is going to put a Big Ten ass whooping on this week. USC over.
All right, Keith. Stanford, the Cardinal, goes to Oregon, plays the Ducks. Ducks are a 16.5-point favorite at home, 62 and a hook.
I'll take the under. I guess I'll go with Oregon to cover, though. Stanford,
All right,
not one of the better teams.
Tim.
This could be one where Oregon could lay an egg, but not that big. Well, they'll lay the spread egg, I think. Give me Stanford to cover, but what's the over-under?
62 and a hook.
Under.
Mike.
These bookies, they must be on dope or something like that with all these high-scoring lines and stuff. I like Oregon. Stanford's overrated. Stanford's not that good this year. I'm going to take the Ducks, but I'm going to go under.
Bob.
Oregon and under.
Harris.
Stanford and over.
All right. Oregon has 4 world-class sprinters on their team. 1 on defense, 3 on offense. I just don't see Stanford sticking in with them. I really don't. 16 and a half, but man, oh man, 62 and a half. That seems like a little bit much to me. I'm going to play Oregon. I'm going to play the under. All right. Now is where we get to do our bidding. You don't get no one else to do your bidding for you, folks. Do your bidding on your own. So we're going to start with Keith. South Carolina State. They're heading to Columbia to play South Carolina. South Carolina State, South Carolina. Keith, the over, not the over under. How many points are you willing to give and take South Carolina?
24.
24, Tim.
26.
26, Mike.
You guys are on dope. Yes.
Bob.
I'm out. Yeah, for the
Harris.
win.
28 and a half.
30 and a half. Keith.
I'm out.
Tim.
I'm out.
Harris.
Out.
All right, 30 and a half. All right, yeah. They have got to put on a show some kind of way because I think their coach could be in some trouble. Maybe not this year, but I think it could be coming up soon. I won the bid, so let's say over under 38. Keith.
Over. I'll
No,
go with 41.
You can bid more.
He said
I'll go
41.
41.
41. Tim.
41 and a hook.
41 the hook. Mike.
43.
Bob.
43 and a hook.
Harris.
47.
I'm out. Keith.
I'm out.
Tim.
I'm out.
Mike.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bob.
I'm out.
All right. 47 over under. All right. And that is Harris. All right. Since Harris won the bid there, we go to the next one. The Citadel heads to Appalachian State. Citadel heads to Appalachian State. Harris, your Appalachian State. How much you willing to give? Go for it.
9.5.
I'll go 14. Keith.
I'll go 17.
Tim.
18 and a hook.
Mike.
21.
21. Bob.
23.
Harris.
Out.
24. Keith.
25.
Tim.
All right, I think that's where I draw the line.
Mike.
25 and a half.
Bob.
I'm out.
28. Keith.
$29.
Mike.
Out.
I think I'm out too. So 29 minus 29. That'll be Keith. All right. Over under, Keith. Start us off.
All right.
Wait, hold on for a second. We got one more coming.
Uh,
Here we go. Look at y'all.
Hey!
What's up, Dwayne? All
Hey!
right. All right.
Mr.
What's going on,
NASCAR.
my friend?
Yeah, what's going on, Mike?
I'll start us out with an even number of
All right.
40.
What we got going on, Dwayne? You know, have you ever been here when we bid?
Yeah.
All right. We got the Citadel Appalachian State right now. And Keith just won the bid with Appalachian State. He gave up 29 points. We all folded. So now we're going with the over-under. Keith's starting off with
40.
40. Tim.
42.
42. Mike.
48.
48. Bob.
52.
52. Harris.
Out.
Dwayne.
Pass.
I'm out. Keith.
I'm out.
Tim.
I'm out.
Mike.
52 and a half.
Bob.
Out.
All right. 52 and a hook for Mike. 52.5 over under Mike. All right.
Might as well. I never get into any of these bidding wars.
All right. The Power Painters of Wagner.
Oh! Staten Island zone!
They're heading to Syracuse. Wagner at Syracuse. We found out Wagner is where, Tim?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Staten Island. Yep.
Yeah, New York.
Wagner heading to Syracuse. We're going to let Dwayne start us off.
Go ahead.
Syracuse minus what, Dwayne?
We'll go to 30.
He'll start at 30. I'll go 31. Keith.
33.
Tim.
I go for 34.
Mike.
I'll let you guys watch. Go. Yes.
Bob.
I'm out.
Harris.
Where are we at?
What'd you say, Tim?
34.
34.
36 and a half.
Dwayne.
I'll pass.
40 flat.
Oh, my God.
How much?
40.
No, I'm out.
Tim.
I think I'll go 41.
Harris.
Out.
They're at home. 42.
42 and a hook.
Man, I want this one, man, because they probably go through 50 on the board on them. What'd you say, 42 and a hook?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you have them, though. Oh, man.
All
I
right.
tell you what. I wanted just for shits and giggles. 43 would have got me a. What would
I think I would have passed maybe at 42.
That's what I figured. So, 43 I probably would have took, but I was kind of scared that you would go. All right. Tim, over under.
48 and a half.
48 and a half, Mike.
50.
Bob.
51.
Harris.
Wait a minute. They're burning the yard down out back. Where we at?
51 and a half, I think he said.
51.
51, flat 51.
52.5.
Dwayne,
We'll go 54.
out. Keith,
I'm out.
Tim,
Out.
Mike,
God, this isn't CW Post. Out.
Bob,
Bye.
Harris.
All his.
Oh, 54 then, all right?
This isn't CW Post they're playing.
All right. Here we go, Dwayne. The final one we got. Eastern Washington. Heading to Florida. They moved it to Sunday. So we know they're going to get a lot of rain
1
in
o'clock
Florida.
Sunday.
Huh?
1 p.m. Sunday.
Oh, is it 1 or noon?
1.
1. Okay, 1 p.m. Sunday. They're going to be playing in Gainesville. Dwayne.
We'll go with 22.
Need to get the NFL.
22.
Wonderful.
I'm going to pass. Keith.
What are we at?
22.
I'll go 24.
Tim.
You know, I'm out.
All right. Mike.
I'd rather watch them on the red carpet field. I'm out.
Bob.
Out.
Harris.
28.5.
28.5. Dwayne.
Pass.
Keith.
I'm out.
Tim.
I'm already out.
Oh, he's already out.
Michael, I think, is going to go 31.
Mike's already out. So you
No,
know,
I'm watching on the red carpet.
So his Harris was 28 and a hook. 28
Yep.
and a hook. All right. And that was Harris. Harris lead us off with over under.
41.5.
41 and a half. Dwayne.
Pass.
Pass. Keith.
44.
Oh,
Tim.
no, I'm out. I'm out.
Mike.
48.
48. Bob.
No, I'm out.
Harris.
48.5.
Keith.
I'm out.
Mike.
You know, I was thinking 49, but I'm going to say no.
48 and a half. Harris. All right.
I'm going to kick myself for not doing it.
Over under Harris. All right. All righty. So let's go back and look at last week's NFL. I'm afraid we do, folks. We're afraid we do.
Just to let you know how good we actually are. We're not going to hide it to our viewers.
You folks now, if you're betting, please turn it down, turn the volume down. We're going to start from worst to best. That way, at least I can be mentioned. 11 and 20 and 1. That's me. Tim, 12, 19 and 1. Bob, 13, 18 and 1. Mike, Harris, 14, 17 and 1. Mike, 15, 16 and 1.
Well, I was almost 500.
And Keith, 16, 15 and 1. Keith is the only guy to go over 500 on the NFL level.
He did so much better than me in college that it just.
So,
Yeah.
Keith,
I was 500, team for team. That team over under.
Don't forget now, us 7 at the end. We will show you guys. We going up against Atma Bryan's team, and sorry, let me recap that one again too for you folks.
Oh God!
We had 5 possible points. Steelers, Browns. They took it Browns. They got a point. Titans versus Raiders. We took it Titans. We got a point. Patriots, Ravens. They took them. They got the Ravens. They got a point. Bucks and Packers. They took it Packers. They got a point. Seahawks, Falcons. I really didn't see that happening. They got the Falcons. They're up 3 points on us. We got some ground to make up this week.
Yep.
We can do it, guys. All right. First off, let's take care of over-unders and and the what do you call it? The lines for the week. Let's start with Keith then. Keith, the Dolphins Thursday night heading to the Bengals. The Bengals are a 4-point favorite at home. 47 and a hook.
All right. Because it's a short week, for both teams, I kind of always suspect that teams aren't going to play exactly like you might see them on Sunday.
Okay.
Saying that, I think Bengals being at home, they'll cover that. Not saying that they would on Sunday, but I think on Thursday they will.
And 47 and a hook.
47 and a hook. I'm going to go under that.
All right. Tim.
I like the Dolphins and like a 28-20 game, so give me the over.
All right. Mike.
Look, guys, the Bengals didn't play the Jets. The Dolphins are not the Jets, okay? The Dolphins are a better team. They got better receivers. Their defense could be suspect. They know how to play from behind. So we're going to go with the fish, but we're going to take the under.
But remember, Michael, once you're a Jet, you're always a Jet.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Dolphins are mammals.
How about Bob? Bob?
I'm going to go with Mike with the Miami and under.
All right.
Good.
Harris.
Hey, Kitty.
Did Michael take Miami and the under?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
How about
All
you?
right. I'm taking Miami, but I'm now taking the over.
All right. I got you. All right. Dwayne.
Miami in the over.
Yeah. Where's the one place that the Bengals are the weakest? The offensive line.
Offensive line.
And where's the one place on defense that Miami, they're eating up everybody's quarterback. My
The
God.
defensive line.
Yeah. I'll take Miami. I'll take the over.
I was only one on the Bengals.
You was the only one on the Bengals. Yes, sir, you were. Tim,
Okay.
Sunday,
You're
we're going to go
probably right,
overseas. We're going overseas. Where are they playing at? London?
London.
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Which is 2:30 in the afternoon in London time for Ellen
Isn't
Shaw's
it great?
folks.
Vikings -3 against the Saints. 44. Go for it.
I can see why it's so low. Usually the overseas games are not very high scoring. 3 for Minnesota. Essentially because they're the home team, probably. Yeah, sure. Give me Minnesota. Probably even win by 4. And give me the under.
Mike.
Oh, London, England. Is that grass or is that turf?
Grass.
It's grass.
It's a grass.
It's grass.
Oh,
Oh,
may not be playing.
Jamius. I am going to go with the Vikings. I am going to go under.
Bob.
Give me the Saints and under.
All right. Harris.
Vikings and under.
Dwayne.
Vikings and under.
All right. You know what? I think both teams may score in this game. I don't think the Vikings are going to score a whole lot. -3. I like them in this game. I'm going Vikings, and I'm going over. Keith.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go with the Vikings and over, but you just have to worry. Is Cousins going to have the same problem over there that he has on primetime games?
Right. That's it.
Him and Daniel Jones's record on Monday Night Football. Oh
Yeah, big bet 0.
Mike, we're coming to you now. Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
Against the Detroit Lions.
All right.
Clear your ears. The Detroit Lions are favored by 6 points in this ball game. 50 over under. Go for it, Mike.
Last year they lost to Seattle last year, but they have different quarterbacks now. Who is better? Geno Smith or Tim Boyle? I think Geno Smith is. I think the Lions are hot. They know how to score now. They're getting a good attitude. So let's go with the Lions. What's the over-under on that one?
50.
50. 22. Nah, under.
All right.
Under.
Bob.
Me and Walter are going to go Detroit and over.
All right. Harris.
You said Detroit's -6.
Yes.
Give me Seattle and that 6, and I'll take the over.
All right. Dwayne.
We'll go Detroit under.
All right. Yeah. When's the last time the Lions haven't been favored by 6 points in, good God,
Right since Calvin Johnson was there.
30 years maybe.
Nah, they've been probably when
Probably
Calvin
longer
Johnson
than
was
that.
there.
I'm going to Seahawks. I'm going under. I like Seahawks in this game. Keith.
I'm going to go ahead and go with the Lions and under.
All right. Tim.
Yeah, I like Lions and under.
All right. Okay, we go into Bob Bryant. The Jets, the mighty, mighty Jets. They're going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Steelers 3 and a hook. 3 and a hook. 41 and a hook is the total. Go for it, Bob.
Pittsburgh and under, I think.
All right, Harris.
Definitely going the under. And the line was.
Tic-tac-toe. There you go.
3.5.
And who was favorite?
Steelers.
All right,
At home.
give me Pittsburgh in the under.
All right. Dwayne.
Make it 3 in a row.
Yeah, I just don't know where the Jets going to get their points from. To me, them and the Commanders, they're fighting for number 1 pick. I like the Steelers. I like the under. Keith.
Same. Steelers and under.
Tim.
Or give my pick. Give a quick shout out to the Geelong Cats who won the 2022 Australian Rules Football Grand Final.
Woohoo!
52 ass whipping over the Sydney Swans.
Really?
But back to this game. Give me the Steelers and the under.
Mike.
Zach Wilson's coming back. Wow! Steelers and under. Wilson with 3 interceptions.
Harris's turn. The Bears heading to the Meadowlands to play the Giants. Giants are a 3-point favorite in this game. 39.5 is the total. How about that? Boy, oh boy.
I think after the injury they sustained there late last night with Shepard,
Yeah.
they're in trouble.
I know.
Give me the Bears and the over.
Ooh.
Bears and over. Okay, Dwayne.
I say the same. Bears and over.
I just have one question. Is Fields still quarterbacking this week?
Yes.
I'll take a Giants and under. That's mean as shit. I know. Keith, go for it, my friend.
Yeah, that thing could be a mess. I'll take the Bears, and then I'm going to probably hate myself for that. But 39 and a hook, you said?
Yeah.
Jeez.
They got to average almighty 9.5 points a quarter.
Yeah.
2 teams.
I'll say the over. I'll just hope that there's a couple of big plays in there. Barkley or something gets a big run. And
Tim.
Fields a big run.
So the guy was a wide receiver that was out, Shepard, right?
Right.
Yes, he's done.
Yeah, I get that. But they still have Saquon. Now, granted, they might play 8 in the box and dare them to throw. But who knows? Maybe they can get Daniel Jones on a couple of bootlegs where he doesn't trip over the imaginary 34-yard line.
I think after last night, he's going to play scared the rest of the year anyway.
Oh my God.
But yeah, give me the Giants in the under.
I was one. I went. Dwayne and Keith went over, and I'm thinking the field goal kicker's going to stay out there all game long and just kick 50-yard field
defenses
goals.
might find ways to score on turnovers.
Yeah.
By the way, Peyton Manning said that the Broncos should have given the punter the $253 million contract with as hard as he's working.
Mike.
Anyway, your turn, Michael.
Oh, this is your Giant fan talking. My God, the pinnacle of the season was when we were 2-0. That's it. We're down for the rest of the year.
You're welcome.
You know what? I'm going to go with, I don't know why, but I'm going to say the Bears. And I'm going to go over on this game. It could be a 24-20 game.
Okay. Bob.
Giants and under.
Oh, I know we're going to lose.
Dwayne, we're coming to you. The Tennessee Titans heading to Indianapolis. The Colts finally find life, and they beat the Chiefs in the process. This week, 3.5-point favorites the Colts are. 48 and a hook. Who you like?
We'll go Colts under.
All right. Colts under. This is the one thing they didn't have to go up against with the Chiefs, and it's a running game. And that's the one thing I think that travels well for Tennessee. I didn't like them last year. I don't like them this year to make the playoffs and do well. But I like them in this game. For some reason, I like them. I take them. I'm going to take the 3.5. I'll take the Titans. I'll go under. Keith.
Yeah, I like the Titans in this. And what was the over-under?
48 and a hook.
Oh, mine shows 42.5. I'll go under.
All right. Tim.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the Chiefs somehow get this without a running game. I don't know. But, yeah, give me the Titans 48. No, fuck. Under.
Mike.
Matty Ryan. By the way, even though Derrick Henry is good, the Colts have the third lowest rushing yard average. They only average 70. They average to their opponents 77 yards a game, and that makes me believe that the Colts are gonna win this game. I'm gonna take the Colts and the under.
Bob.
Tennessee and under.
Harris.
Tennessee's going to run for 270 yards in this game. They're going to take Tennessee in the 3.5. Give me the under. It's going to be a running game. Keep the clock
All
moving.
right. Coming back to me, Chargers, 5.5-point favorites going down to Houston to play the Texans. Over under 46. And all I am saying in this is why is the Chargers favored. I mean, to me, Herbert is still hurting. He's still hurting. Chargers have a decent defense, but guess what? Houston has come out to run and bail a couple of times already. I think the Texans may win this outright. I like it. I like the Texans, and I like the under.
The pesky pole.
Keith.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. I think the Texans could win this game. I worry about Herbert with that injury, and the Texans haven't been, greatly outplayed by anyone.
Davis Mills is not a bad quarterback. He's not great.
They were close against Denver. They were close against the Bears. They tied the Colts. 46, you said? 46?
Yes, 46 flat.
46. I'll go under.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, I mean the Texans are like the cover team this year almost. So yeah, give me the Texans Or the under.
Mike.
You know, that quarterback for Houston, he's gone up percentages in fantasy drafts. He's not a number one quarterback, but a lot of people want him as a backup. I'm going to go with Houston, but I'm going to go under.
All right. Bob.
Texas and under.
All right. Harris.
Houston and the over.
All right. Dwayne.
I'm going Chargers and over.
All right. All right.
What was the number on that again?
46.
Yeah, the line.
5.5.
Okay.
With
You like Houston? You like Houston?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Houston,
All right.
Houston, Texans, number one.
All right. Keith. We got the Cleveland Browns, 2.5 point favorites, heading to mighty Atlanta.
Oh, God.
48.
I'll go with Cleveland, given the 2.5. 48. Oh, did you hear that the Garrett was in a bad car accident?
I did hear that.
Yeah, sprained shoulder.
Yeah, he
Oh,
tried to avoid hitting an animal or something.
I wonder if he caused it.
Single car wreck.
Single car wreck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Insurance. Don't call Flo.
I'm tempted to go over, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go under.
Tim.
I like the Browns. I watch they'll kick a field goal late to win it. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I really don't want to be fretting not watching the Guardians.
48.
Whew. Man. Under.
Mike.
Tim, I agree with you because Nick Chubb is going to run all over the Atlanta defense. I'm going to go with Cleveland, and I'm going to take the under.
All right.
I hope that's the case.
Bob.
Let's make it 3 in a row.
Yeah.
All right. Harris.
4 in a row.
Cleveland and the under.
5 in a row.
Dwayne.
Cleveland and under.
6 in a row.
All right. Now,
Wow.
and will it stay 7? I don't understand the line. If it was it's straight up. If it's a straight up, I mean, I think it could be 7, 8 points. 10. I would almost give up 10 points in this game and still take Cleveland. Atlanta sucks, man. I'll take Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland, and I'll take the under. All right.
Seattle would be glad to hear you say that.
Arthur Brown, baby. Arthur.
Tim, the Commanders.
Oh, geez. Talk about suck.
Yeah, nobody's going to. This is going to be another one that goes across the board. Commanders going to Dallas. Dallas are 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go on and write it before anybody even tells me. I'm just gonna wait for the over/under. Cowboys 3-point favorite. Tim.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys by a touchdown.
All right, over/under 42 and a hook.
Over.
All right, Mike.
Oh, the two of the teams I can't stand. It's probably going to be one of those typical NFC Eastern showdowns where it could be field goal kicking. So we're going to go with the under. And if we go with the under, I might as well go with Washington because their kicker is probably better than the other kicker.
I got to erase that then. All right, Mike
I'm
and
going
under.
Washington.
And he's
Bob.
asking what everybody else is smoking.
Dallas and under.
Harris.
Jimmy!
Hey, Mike. You know what that
Yes.
is? You know what that means, right?
Yeah, nothing.
You know what that is. Well, after this week, he'll be 4-0 as a starting quarterback.
Oh,
Give me
Cooper.
Dallas and the under.
Oh, Cooper. You talking about Cooper Manning?
Bob, what was your pick?
Dwayne,
I
Bob,
like Dallas.
You
Thunder.
sure you don't
Bob
want
went
Cam
Dallas,
Newton?
Bob went Dallas and under. Harris went Dallas and under. Dwayne,
Dallas and under.
Mike,
Sir.
it's the Cowboys are 3-point favorites. The Commanders last week scored 2 points.
Yeah, I know.
If the Cowboys get 2 field goals, they cover this game,
They win the game.
and they win and cover.
They win the game with one.
Washington score a late touchdown.
That's not, huh? Oh, that's right. They did score 9. That's right. They got 9 on the board.
They got
That's
9.
right.
They scored late.
Oh yeah, they call that a scrub touchdown at the end, but it didn't really matter. But that'll help add to the total. I'll take the
fantasy
Cowboys,
players.
and Washington may get to 9. I'll go over. Keith.
Yeah, Cowboys and over.
All right.
And especially if Wentz plays the whole game. I don't know
Yeah,
if they. I would almost see Heineke out there.
And for the rest of
Mike.
the week, the Commanders scored
Mike.
8 points last
Oh, Diggs minus 1.5 picks.
What did you say, Harris?
I said the Commanders scored 8 last week.
Oh, was it
I
8?
went for two.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
they missed the
They
2-point
missed
conversion.
a 2-point. They missed a 2-pointer, didn't they? Yeah. Jags and Eagles. Mike. Eagles 6.5-point favorites up in Philly. 48 and a hook.
I'm going to ask, why? What a stupid
You know why?
line. The
I know
Trevor
why.
Lawrence has been all over TV. And I don't know.
7 touchdowns,
Jacksonville's
1
got a-
interception for Lawrence this year.
What you like? What you gonna do, Mike?
Michael's going to take the Jags, but he's going to go under.
Under. Bob.
I'm going to go with the Jags also, but I'm going to go over.
All right, Harris.
Touchdowns.
We'll take the Eagles and the over. Until the Eagles really get beat, as much as I hate them, I got to back them.
Dwayne.
Jags and over.
All right. Yeah. The Eagles with a terrible quarterback, terrible running game, terrible defense, and all this, and every week they churning 35, 40 points on the board. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Jags are playing with smoke and mirrors. They do remember the Commanders beat their asses. The Commanders beat them. The Eagles are not going to lose at home. I go Eagles and over. Keith.
Agreed. I'll take the Eagles and the over.
Tim.
Hi, Jake. Hey, Jake.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
then
Jake.
they have had Indy's numbers, so that's kind of the skewed. 6.5.
6.5.
And give me the Eagles and the over.
All right. We're going to Bob Bryant. Bob, we got the Buffalo Bills. They are a 4-point favorite. Going to Baltimore. 51.5. What do you like, Bob?
Give me Buffalo and over.
All right. Harris.
I hate making this pick. But Tucker's good for a 9-point swing himself in this game. Give me the Ravens and the over.
All right. Dwayne.
Bills and under.
All right. Look, Buffalo, the one thing Josh Allen's got to quit doing is running the damn football. But guess what? I really think they're going to put Lamar Jackson on the skids this week. This is not a defense you want to be playing. I don't think it's going to be a good game for Buffalo. I mean, for the Ravens. I really don't. I think he's going to hit a wall right here. Buffalo, over. Keith.
I'm going to go with the Ravens and the over.
All right.
I'm
Tim.
going with Bubba's to cut his nails.
Anything to eat?
There's lasagna,
Buffalo and the over.
freezer,
You want Buffalo?
and
Buffalo?
Yeah, and the over.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Mike.
Who's the number one quarterback in fantasy this year? He wears purple and black.
Sweatpants.
Lamar
That's the only
Jackson.
championship he'll win.
You know, Lamar. He's my fantasy quarterback this year, and I didn't know, almost didn't take him.
Sorry to hear that.
What?
I said sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
That's
that's all
the
right.
championship
I'm
he'll
3-0. I'm 3-0 my fantasy league. I'm in first place.
Yeah, but you can't
I'm gonna
run
go
the
with
rest of the game
Ravens.
away if he gets knocked out of this game.
If he gets popped out.
Ravens and over. It's going to be a
Ravens and
high-scoring
over.
game.
Harris. We got the Cardinals going down to Carolina to play the Panthers. The Panthers are favored by 1.5 here with the Baker Mayfields. 44. Is it over under? Go for it, Harris.
I'm probably one of the few that think that Baker Mayfield can make it in this league. And I'm not going to give up on him yet. Give me the Carolina Panthers and the under.
All right. Dwayne.
I agree with Harris. I like Mayfield.
All right. Over under.
Same under.
Under. We're going with two guys that can't watch film. Two guys that won't do this. They're both rebels. But man, oh man, the Cardinals have so much more talent. I like the Cardinals big in this game, straight up. In fact, 44. I think it goes over the total. Both teams will score. Cardinals over. Keith.
Yeah, I was tempted to take the Panthers, but you're right. I think the Cardinals probably have too much talent, and
44.
Probably gets to be a shootout. And although I think the Panthers have a chance, I'll take the Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals and go with the over.
Mike.
You know.
I'm sorry, Tim.
I know. I'm
going to sit up so you can see me below my nameplate.
That's right. Tim fell asleep back there.
No, I just kind of switched parts of the couch.
I'm sorry.
Let's see here.
What's up, Jake Cruz? Hey, people. What's going on, Jake? Are
Problem
you
is
Jake
this a
from
one
State
or a
Farm? Is this Jake from State Farm? If you are, just say yes. Okay, go for it, Tim.
Is this a 1 or a 4 game?
I don't know. It's probably a late game. I think it's probably a later game.
Yeah, it's a 4:00 game.
4:00 game.
Okay, so that helps the Cardinals a little bit with coming east. Yeah, give me the Cardinals and the over.
Mike.
Kyler Murray, I wonder what he's thinking. He could have been an Oakland A. But no, he's a Cardinal.
Yeah, he's really missing being an A this year.
Yeah, he could have been the star. Yeah, right.
Jake Cruz says I'm doing great. I'm not Jake from State Farm. I'm Jake from Vegas.
Jake from Vegas. Ooh.
Yeah, please subscribe to the channel, please. And we have our football picks here every Tuesday night. Go for it, Mike.
I know. I'm just I do like Baker Mayfield. But Kyler Murray's got better receivers. We're going to go with the Cardinals. We're going to go under.
44 under. Okay, Bob.
I'm going with the Cardinals, but since we're going to get a lot of rain here, I'm going to say under.
All right. We're going to Dwayne. Dwayne, the Broncos, the big 11-pointers.
The Rockies probably put up more than that sometimes.
Better than the butt fumble. Maybe it's better than the butt fumble.
And they're heading to the Raiders. Raiders are a 2-point favorite in this game at home. 44 and a hook. Who you like, Dwayne?
We'll go Broncos over.
Broncos and over. Who's more overrated in this league than Carr? I don't really know nobody. How are you favored here? You haven't done nothing. I'll take the Broncos. I'll go under. Keith.
I'll go ahead and take the Raiders. I might be the only one. And what was your over under? I got
44 and a hook.
44 and a hook. I'll go over.
All right. Tim.
In Vegas,
Yes.
why they're favored. Wait, whatchamacallit's got the receiver, Devontae Adams, got to have a breakout game at some point. Let's hope it's here. Give me the Raiders in the under.
Mike.
Oh, Russell. Are you sure you're not busy figuring out your soccer team or whatever? And what about your wife? I think you better spend more time with the wife. But, Keith, you said you're the only one that was going to go with the Raiders? I'm going with the Raiders. But I'm going to go under.
Bob.
Broncos and under.
Harris.
Broncos and under.
All right. Harris is Broncos and under. Comes
What are you
back to
drinking,
me.
what, Dwayne?
Gatorade.
It's coming to me. The Patriots playing the Packers. 10.5-point favorites are the Packers. And just disclosed about 1 o'clock today, Mac Jones was limping off the field today at practice. He limped off the field, high ankle sprain from Sunday as well. But he was limping bad today. That is not a good sign. 39.5 is the total in this game. How about that? The Packers at home. But I think the Packers are good for probably almost 40 themselves against this team this week. I really do. If Jones, without Jones in the little short passing game, they're going to be hurting for certain. I'll take the Packers. I'll go over. Keith.
Agreed. I'll go with the Packers in the over.
Tim.
I think the Packers in the under.
All right, Tim says Packers in the under. Mike.
Is this the national game?
And
Yes.
it should be
It is here.
Sunday afternoon.
The national game. I watch Red Zone. Thank God. Max still hurting. Who's their backup? Is that Brian Hoyer?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, they better pray that Jones can play. I've got to go. I got to go with Aaron and the boys.
39 the hook.
I'm going to go over.
Bob.
Packers and over.
Harris.
What they said is Mac Jones could miss multiple weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely out this week. He's probably going to be out next week for sure.
I don't understand why he's even on the practice field today. Why would he have been? But it said they actually. Now he may not even been practicing. He may have been just limping on the field.
He's just out there. He's doing anything he can to avoid watching film.
Yeah.
Packers in the over.
All right. Harris says Packers in the over.
Because somebody
And
Packers got their
Dwayne.
spies out. That's why.
Green Bay and over.
All right. We got coming to Keith. Keith, Sunday night, the Chiefs, the Buccaneers. Chiefs are 2.5-point favorite. And we know it's going to be a messy field. 44.5. Who you like? Now nothing's changed on this game yet. It should be cleared out pretty much by Sunday. The rain should be up in North Carolina by
Better
then.
put that tarp on that field.
Is Evans supposed to be back?
I think so.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's coming back this week. Yeah.
Because he didn't appeal it.
I'll take the Chiefs to bounce back after their disappointment, though, down in up in Indianapolis.
44.5.
I'll go under.
All right, Tim.
So we got the Chefs and the
Bucks.
Oh, well, Tampa Bay can't score themselves, so give me the Chefs and the under.
All right, Mike.
Oh, national TV. Mr. Brady against Mr. Mahomes. Oh, Tom's got enough. I think this whole marriage thing is really getting to Brady's head. So I'm going to take the Chiefs, and I'm going to go over.
Bob.
Give me Tampa and under.
Harris.
This will be your overtime game of the week. Watch that. Bucks plus 2.5, and let's go over.
So you taking the Tampa Bay?
Yep.
I'm not sure either team's going to be able to stop the other one, but it may be a big field goal kicking contest because the Chiefs hadn't been able to score on anybody yet. But they've been playing a lot of good
Dwayne,
competition.
did you pick this game?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dwayne.
That's all right, buddy.
Go for it, Dwayne.
KC and under.
He'll take KC and under. I'll take KC and over. Well, let's do it. That way.
I thought he started with me. And I was like,
I just thought he was commenting, and then he started going. I'm like, let him finish, man.
You went-
He's rolling.
It's up to your
Yeah.
face.
you took you under, you say, Dwayne?
Under, yeah.
All right, let's go to Keith. No, it was me to end it, so I'll go Chiefs and over. We'll go to Tim. Monday Night Football. The Rams going to San Francisco. And the Super Bowl champions are, once again, not a favorite here. The 49ers are a 2.5 favorite against the Rams at home. The 49ers at home. 43 is a total. Go for it, Tim.
So I'm distracted by one of my Minnesota Twins pitchers, my 2016 replay. JT, his last name is spelled Chargois. It is
Jaguar.
pronounced Jaguar.
Plays with Tampa.
Yep, plays in Tampa. Anyway, don't really like this game because the 49ers do like to have the Rams number. So just because of that, 49ers under.
Mike.
Jimmy found his helmet. Wow. Matthew, you got to stay away from those Little Caesars commercials. You know, I watched wrestling last night, and every other commercial was the Matthew Stafford commercial for either Pizza Hut or whatever, one of those pizza places.
It's Little Caesars.
It is Little Caesars. Pizza. I'm gonna go pizza. I'm gonna go with you know what? I'm gonna go with the Rams. What the hey? I gotta lose sometime. Under
43 under. Bob.
Give me the Niners and under.
Harris.
You know, I was feeling confident until Michael made that sudden change there. Sally's taking the Niners. Because it takes the Rams.
pizza.
Rams in the under.
Rams in the under, says Harris. Dwayne.
We'll go LA and over.
Lar.
Now it's my turn. I'm kind of like both all you guys here. I think the 49ers have kind of found their way now of scoring some points. But boy, oh boy, who's going to stop Cooper Kupp? I don't know if anybody can or not. I like this to be a real high-scoring game. I'm going Rams and over. Keith.
yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams, although I think, there's a chance that somebody like Deebo Samuel could be a big factor in this game.
But you're getting points. Don't forget you're getting points.
Yeah, I'll go with the Rams and the over.
And the over. All right.
Hey,
Now,
Dylan.
what
Dylan.
we've been waiting for, Dylan Swaggy. Well,
Hey.
what time is it? It is time for straight ups. It's what it's time for, boys and girls.
Nice.
Straight ups time. All right.
That's a nice segue.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. So I tell you what, if you got a hand, a finger, if you can wave, what we're going to do, we got 7 votes.
Okay.
And what we'll do, we'll vote. And whichever way it goes, the other way, or whichever way it goes, we will take the straight ups. This week, Dolphins playing the Bengals. We want to straight up. Let's ask about the Dolphins. Straight up. So
Oh,
it's
sorry.
1, 2, and 3.
Michael.
Is Harris, Michael? All right, everybody.
So we got 5 on that.
5 votes. Okay, so we will go with the Dolphins. So we will take Miami. All right.
The fish.
The fish. And next one. I'll just ask all the road teams. Vikings against the Saints. Let's see.
Wait a minute.
Harris took your Vikings and you gave up 3 points, so I hope you take your Vikings.
Yeah, I got Minnesota.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
And I hope where's Mike's hand? Mike, you took the Vikings, jabroni.
I know.
They win by like 2.
So you don't think they're going to win at all?
No, I think it's going to be a 1-point game. Somebody will kick a field goal in the last 5 seconds, and it'll be over.
Straight up right now.
We're picking straight up, Mike.
I know that.
You gave up 3 points.
Then I gotta go.
There we go.
Oh, all right. All right, folks. For you folks,
Scoreboard, Mike. Scoreboard.
For you folks to get offended by the short bus, Mike is only on it just 1 day a week, so don't. All right, Mike. Look, the Vikings -3, and you took them.
Oh, Apple Brian's in here.
So you're right.
So, in a straight-up game, if you don't like Minnesota,
yeah, I know. You're right.
Okay, you hand the money over to somebody. I'm just picking that.
No, you're right. It's the Saints.
All right.
Yeah.
I had to look twice at that, and I was like, okay, Mike hadn't put his hand up yet. Is he messing
Apple
with
Brian says he sent you his picks.
Okay, Apple Brian, we will send you. In fact, Brian, if you watch this right now, you can get our picks. Our first 2 picks are Dolphins and Vikings. Okay. The next one. Okay, the next one is 5 of us took the lines at -6. Mike, Bob, Dwayne, Keith, and Tim.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we all like them. So we will take Detroit. We will take the Lions in that game. All righty. Let's see. Let's double check your next one. We all took the Jets all took the Steelers -3.5 against the Jets. So I am trusting that we like the Steelers in this game. Yeah. All right. So we'll take the Steelers there. Yeah. And let's see the next one. Okay. This could be good now. Bears and Giants. Rob, Tim, and Bob. Me, Tim, and Bob. We all gave up points. Now. So we definitely think the Giants win. Now, did any of the other 4 guys think that the Bears cover, but they do not win the game? It's 3 points. So you're thinking the Bears may win?
I think the Bears win.
Now, okay, but are they also? Let's see.
The Giants are favored, right?
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
The Giants are favored.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bears.
Harris and Dwayne both think the Bears win.
Yeah, I think Bears win.
Okay, Mike.
Oh,
You're the tiebreaker, my friend.
I'm the tiebreaker. Jeez.
Yeah. So if you think the Bears win, we take the Bears. If you think the Giants, just straight up. It's just straight up.
You know what? I can't get down on my hometown team. Let's go with the G-Men.
All right, so we're taking the Giants this week. All right. But you're getting 3, so you're hoping they only lose by 2.
Yeah.
All right. Titans and the Colts. Now, Dwayne and Mike both gave up points. So Dwayne and Mike, we all both know they like the Colts to win straight up. Keith, straight up, do you like the Colts? You still like the Titans. Tim.
Like the Titans to win.
Bob.
Titans.
All right, Harris.
Titans to win.
Okay, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna take the Titans. I was gonna pick them too. So, yep.
Look at Alex's comment. Boy, oh boy.
Giants are cow manure. Right. Okay.
Best comment you've ever made, Alex.
Dwayne, this time you can kind of say the Chargers are 5.5-point favorites. You took the Chargers, so we know you like them. Now, does anybody else like the Chargers? Although you're getting 5.5 with the Texans, Harris.
Yes.
You like it Chargers.
Oh,
So that's
Chargers.
2. Bob.
Texans.
All right. Mike.
Chargers.
Tim.
Texans.
Keith.
Texans.
Oh, my God. Now you're going to leave it up to me on this.
That's how I feel.
You know what? I think the Texans cover, but I think straight up maybe the Chargers are the little bit better. We'll take the Chargers and hope maybe they take the Chargers too, so we don't have to go against on that game. So we'll take the Chargers. All right, next one. The Browns are favored, and we all took them. So against the Falcons, so we got the Browns. Whether we want them or not, we got them. All right. The next one. The Cowboys, all but Mike took your Cowboys. So it's 6 of us. I mean, yeah, it's 6 of us that like the Cowboys in this game. So we'll take them.
Party pooper.
All right. 4 people took the Eagles as favorites. 6.5-point favorites against the Jags. We'll take the Eagles in. All right. Now, let's see. The Bills, once again, 4 of us took the Bills minus the 4, so we definitely think they're going to win. 4 of us do, so we will take the Bills there. Now, Harris and Dwayne can set this one out. Harris and Dwayne both gave up points and took the Panthers. Bob, are you willing to say that the Panthers will beat the Cardinals by only 1 point?
No.
No. Mike?
No.
Tim?
The Panthers will win by a point?
Yes, because no.
Or the Cardinals will win by a point.
Well, you just who you just
no, the Panthers would win. Let's see.
Now.
Yeah.
Panthers are 1.5-point favorite.
So we're getting a point and a half. We're
Right.
getting a point and a half with the Cardinals.
Nope,
So yeah,
I would
what
take
I'm
the
saying
Cardinals
is
straight up.
you're taking the Cardinals straight up. Keith.
Cardinals.
Yeah, okay. So we will take the Cardinals there. If you took the Panthers to win by a point, they wouldn't have covered, and you'd have been taking the Panthers wouldn't have covered. So yeah, 5 of us still think the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals too. Now the Raiders, 2-point favorites. Keith, Tim, and Mike. Y'all already Keith, Tim, and Mike all across the top, but me, all like the Raiders. Harris, any chance the Raiders win by 1 point?
No.
Bob.
Who are they playing?
The Raiders playing the Broncos. And what you do, you already done took 2 points and took the Broncos. But what
No.
I'm saying, okay, so you don't think it's a 1 point. Dwayne? What I'm saying is there a chance the Raiders win by that 1 point and don't cover, Dwayne?
No, I'm going
No.
Broncos.
Okay, we'll take the Broncos in. We all like the Broncos in that. Okay. All right. Now, Patriots and Packers. 7 of us went Packers, so, and we were giving up points, so I know we like them straight up. Chiefs, 5
You need
of
to
us.
hear that, Dylan.
5 of us pretty much have slept the entire day because I've had flu-like symptoms. Have you checked for COVID? The Chiefs, 5 of us took the Chiefs, and they were favored, so we will take the Chiefs straight up then in that game. And okay, the 49ers, Tim and Bob took the 49ers as favorites.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keith, are the Rams going to win straight up, or they could lose by a point or 2 points and still
Rams will
cover?
win. Rams.
You like it, Rams? Dwayne? Will the Rams only win by 1 or 2 points in this game, or are they going to win by more than a field goal, Dwayne?
Dwayne?
Yeah, you still out there, Dwayne?
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harris.
Rams.
You
Rams.
still like Rams. Mike.
Yeah, I'd go with the Rams.
Okay. I'm glad you did, because that way I wouldn't have to break your tie. Okay. So This is our picks for the week, Brian. How many games is Jones supposed to miss? Says J.D. McCoy. Somebody can look it up. We like it, Dalton.
What they said earlier this morning was he was going to be technically day to day, but he's expected to miss more than 1 week.
Those high ankle sprains can be kind of tough to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think your 49ers need a whole new coaching staff, says J.D. McCoy. This is our picks for straight up games of the week. Whoa. Apple Brian says he's got 10 different picks from us. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow. And it's only 16 games, folks. Here we go. So let me give you hours again. We got Dolphins. We got Vikings. We got Lions. We got Steelers. We got Giants. We got Titans. We got Chargers. We got Browns. We got Cowboys. We got Eagles. We got Bills. We got Cardinals. We got Broncos. We got Packers. We got Chiefs. And we got Rams. So, Brian, the first one, he'll let us know on channel here. That sounds good. Dolphins. Let's see. If he wants to go one by one, we can. I tell you what.
Email it to you.
Whoa.
Email it to you.
Better than that.
You got the email.
Let's have him on the channel.
Yeah, get him on here.
Let's get him on here. Hang on.
I
Hang
saw
tight
his
there,
game
Brian.
this morning. I don't know who won.
Hang tight there, Brian. I'm going. And in fact, from now on, you see, the only reason I don't invite him is because I know he has his own show going on. But
For this purpose,
it works out great. So I'm gonna start inviting him. That way, if they finish their show before we do, Team Jabroni Network says JD, we're down 3 points on them right now.
Yep,
we're down 3.
Well, minus 3.
But my Lord, with 10 different picks,
that is different.
If you would have told me there would have been 5 picks different this week, I'd have said, probably not.
I was shocked with 5 last week.
Yeah, I was surprised with 5, but this week 10. So somebody is. Let me send him. I'm sending it to him twice here. I just want to make sure he gets it.
All right, I got it 3 or 4 times.
All right, Brian. All right, I'll tell you what, Harris, while we're waiting for Brian, as soon as Brian gets here, we'll go ahead and do that for you folks. And then if we have to get rest of Harris's college picks, I'll do it offline and let you guys know what's going on with Harris. All right, let's see. Harris, Michigan, Iowa. Michigan, 10.5-point favorite, 42.5 hook.
Michigan under.
All right. Dwayne.
Michigan under.
All right. Dwayne under. Kentucky, Ole Miss. Ole Miss 6.5-point favorites, 54.5. Dwayne.
We'll go Mississippi over.
Dwayne, Ole Miss and over.
Brian says he's still waiting on the invite.
All right. He should get it now. I had one pushing no one through, so
I'm the same as Dwayne.
You're
Ole
going
Miss and over.
Ole Miss and over. Okay. That's Harris. Ole Miss and over. Oklahoma, TCU. Oklahoma 5-point favorites. 67 and a hook. Harris.
Oklahoma over.
Dwayne.
We'll go Oklahoma under.
All right.
Sweeping down the plane.
Purdue, Minnesota. Minnesota 10-point favorites, 53. Dwayne.
Minnesota under.
Harris.
Purdue and under.
All right. Texas Tech, Kansas State. Kansas State 7.5, 57.5. Harris.
What was that again?
Texas Tech at Kansas State. Kansas State 7.5, 57.5.
K-State in the over.
Harris and the over. K-State. Dwayne. Same. All right. Dwayne, Oregon State, Utah. Utah 11-point favorites, 56 and a hook.
We'll go Utah under.
Dwayne says Utah under. Harris.
Utah and over.
Utah and over. All right, Harris. Alabama, the Crimson Tide, 16.5-point favorites. Arkansas, 61.
When I seen that, I almost laughed. Alabama and over.
Alabama and over. Dwayne.
Agreed.
All right. All right, Dwayne. Rutgers. Rutgers, Ohio State. Ohio State, 41, 59.5.
We'll go Ohio State and over.
Harris.
Yeah, the only way Ohio State can win this is line is for the over. So you got to go Ohio State and over.
No.
All right. Oklahoma State, Baylor. Baylor, 2.5, 56.5.
What was it, Rob?
Oklahoma State, Baylor, 2.5, Harris.
Macarena.
56.5.
Baylor's 2.5 favorite.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Wow.
There, I just did the chair Macarena.
Oklahoma State and the under.
Oklahoma State and the under. Dwayne.
I agree.
All right, Dwayne. Northwestern at Penn State. Penn State, 25-point favorites, 52 and a hook.
Penn State and under.
Harris.
Penn State and under.
All right. Harris. Make sure we get an under right there. Wake Forest at Florida State. Florida State, 6-point favorites. 66 is a total.
Wake and under.
All right. Dwayne.
Florida State and under.
All right. He must not get the invite yet.
That was still waiting.
Well, he was waiting about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I didn't send it to him twice. Let's see.
See if you get those mailer daemons or undeliverables.
Yeah, let's see.
Sent it to him before for week 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've had him in here. I've had him in here a few times. Yeah.
Watch it. Is he going Gmail or Yahoo?
I only have one email for him. I'll get him in here. Whose turn? Harris.
Macarena.
Texas A&M at Mississippi State. Mississippi State.
Behind the head, Michael.
3-point favorite, 46.
You're trying to do the.
I didn't hear any of that.
Texas A&M at Mississippi State. Mississippi State, 3-point favorites, 46.
Mississippi State and over.
Dwayne.
I agree.
All right. Georgia. Dwayne, 27 and a hook. Missouri, 54.5.
Georgia and over.
Dwayne says Georgia and over.
Deep pockets, huh?
Harris.
Did I already make a pick here? This is where I came in.
No, you already had. That's right.
Yeah.
We got you. Dwayne, North Carolina State, Clemson, 6.5.
What's the over and under?
42 and a hook.
Clemson and over.
Georgia Tech, Pitt. Pitt's a 21-point favorite, 49 to hook.
Pitt and under.
Arizona State, USC. USC 24-point favorites, 60 and a hook.
USC and under.
JD, I think according to the rumors, the answer is yes. We think it's Bray Wyatt.
Stanford, Oregon. Oregon 16 and a hook, 62 and a hook.
Who are they playing?
Stanford, Oregon.
16. We'll go Oregon under. Excuse me.
That's all right. And then we did our bidding for a couple of games. South Carolina State and South Carolina. I won that with 30.5 points. I took South Carolina at 30.5.
You see who's
And
Great White
47's the over under. And I don't know if you were here for Citadel Appalachian State. I don't
believe. No.
Appalachian State, Keith gets Appalachian State, gives up 29, and Mike says 52 and a hook was the over under. Wagner and Syracuse, you were here for that.
Brian shared an email.
Because you took it. Yep, I got you, Brian.
That's CW Post.
I have sent it to him 3 times. Let's see. Yeah. I sent it to him to that email.
Who's starting game 1 for Cleveland?
Oh, it's got to be Shane Bieber.
Okay. Just making sure. Who do you want to play?
Bieber 1, McKenzie 2, and either I'm going to probably say it's going to be Quantrill 3.
Who do you want to play?
What's that?
Who do you want to play? Seattle?
Whoever you put in front of them.
No.
Honestly, pretty much. I mean,
Bye, Jake.
All right, Jake.
Seattle killed us. I mean, they'll have J-Rod back. So, yeah, if it ends up being,
The Fiend. That's right. The Fiend.
Where's he? Is he in ECW now?
Who?
No, they've been teasing the WWE audience by playing something called White Rabbit.
White Rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm too busy here watching the Guardians game. That doesn't really matter.
No word if Judge hit that 61 yet?
I'm going to guess that's a negative.
Yeah, I know. Somebody would have told me already.
Sean, you sent it to another Brian in another dimension. No, I sent like 4 emails to him. It's crazy. When he gets them, watch him have like 15 invites. He's gonna be like, Rob, what's that? Rob, yeah. At least he can go erase. I like that.
Delete.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, hey.
He's here. He's here.
Brian.
He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls.
All right.
There he is.
Yay.
Nice.
Hey.
That's an old
Right,
Monarchs
now.
hat.
Now.
Yeah, it is old Monarchs hat.
Okay, Brian.
Nice.
Now, I'm
Ken
just going to
Dolphins.
take
Hey.
Dolphins, Bengals. We take Dolphins. You take.
We took Cincinnati.
All right. So they're going to play.
Hold on. Don't laugh.
I was the
All
only one
right.
that took the Bengals on our side.
All right. Let's see. We taking Vikings. You're taking the Saints, I bet.
Nope. Minnesota.
So that one's going to be the same.
Yes.
We're going to both take the Vikings. Okay. Seahawks, Lions. We taking the Lions. You're going to take the.
Detroit.
You're taking Detroit as well. Okay.
Good.
Jets and Steelers. You're going with the Jets.
We're going with the Jets.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I personally am picking Pittsburgh, but my channel likes the Jets.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And that's what makes this
Darren
cool.
Wilson's
That's
coming back.
That's
Oh!
what makes it cool. All right.
3 interceptions.
Bears and Giants. We were such torn on that one. We took the Giants, though. You must have took your Bears.
Yeah, we took Chicago.
They took the Bears. Okay.
See, I broke the tie.
Get him in the point now.
Now you do realize your channel's up 3 points on us right now. You won 4.
No, it was 4-1 last week. Yeah.
Right. So that's all we're keeping up with is how many points you're ahead of us.
There's going to be plenty of chances to catch up.
So it's 3 points, especially with 10 this week. My Lord. Let's see. We're taking the Titans. We're guessing you're taking the Colts.
Yeah, Indianapolis.
Yeah. All right. So that's 4 there. Let's see. We are taking the Chargers. We're thinking you're taking the Texans.
Yeah, we got Houston.
All right. They're taking the Texans.
That was
All right.
another one of our tiebreakers.
Yeah, it was a close one for us.
That was Rob. There.
Yeah, I took them.
Deciding one.
Browns, you're taking the Falcons.
Nope, we're all
Nope.
in Cleveland.
Okay, so we're going to all take them. All right. I was kind of hoping you was going to say yes on that one. I was kind of hoping you was going to say yes on that one. We're taking the Cowboys. Don't tell us you're taking the Commanders.
No, nobody's taking a command.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm the only one that
Nobody
took it.
Right. I was fixed to go get me a shirt, put it on, and say automatic 1 point right there on that one there. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think anybody in the country would take Washington except maybe Michael Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob,
we're
remember,
running
though,
out of games. We've
Commanders
only had
have-
5. So how about this? You're taking the Jags against the Eagles.
Most of my channel likes the Eagles, but I put down the Jaguars. That's my upset pick of the week.
All right. So, okay. All right. Now, it's up to you, my friend. You are the leader of your channel. But me, like I say, when I got 7 of us around here,
I used to do it at parties.
I hate to break the ties, but once in a while, the break your tie comes
Yeah,
to me.
whoever has the better week from the last week gets the most say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say if we did that, though, I'd never get any say, so I can't do that shit.
Michael would be making all our picks.
I can't
No,
give
we were all under 500 last week,
we-
so that
I
was
can't-
great.
No, I had one better.
I can't give up my 8% I own. So we all get our equal share here. Bills and Ravens. We like the Bills. You must like your Ravens in this game.
Let me see here. We've got Baltimore. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, they are taking the Ravens. All right. So that's 7 already. Cardinals and Panthers. Cardinals and Panthers. I feel pretty good on that pick with the Cardinals. You taking the Panthers?
We're taking the Panthers.
All right.
Don't like Baker, but
Yeah, I kind of like the Cardinals pick there.
we got Panthers.
Broncos and Raiders. We took the Broncos. This is going to be a tight game. You must take the Raiders here.
We took the Raiders.
All right. Yeah.
I personally took Denver because
All
the
right.
Raiders, their lines are getting destroyed, and they're really going to get destroyed against Denver.
So this one right here, I'm not worried about you taking the Patriots. You took it back.
Yeah, six pack.
Okay. So, and I know look at his shirt, folks. We know he took the Chiefs in this game.
Not an easy pick, but we did pick. We all took Kansas City.
Oh man, we kind of think we're kind of a little bit of a roll.
We think there'll be a bounce back. You know, the special teams killed us last week, but they cut Amendola.
So
and
you're
Buckner's
taking
back.
you're taking 49ers straight up.
Yeah, we all got San Francisco.
All right. So folks, we've got 10 different picks. We got the Dolphins. Brian's channel has the Bengals. We have the Steelers. They taking the Jets. We've got the Giants. They got the Bears. We've got the Titans. They've got the Colts. We've got the Chargers. They've got the Texans. We've got the Eagles. They've got the Jags. We're taking the Bills. They're taking the Ravens. We're taking the Cardinals. They're taking the Panthers. We're taking the Broncos. They're taking the Raiders. And we're taking the Rams on Monday night. And they're taking the 49ers. And they're 3 points up on us. Rob should host his own 30-man Royal Rumble. That'll be fine if these 7 guys want to wrestle anytime. I'm just,
I've got to put up 3 TVs and 3 or 4 computers.
You have to put a big table of food out in the middle of the ring for us to get.
Michael Peterson, a.k.a. What's that guy? Gilbert. Yeah.
Gilbert, yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen Gilbert, and I used to love to watch him. He was so funny.
Could I be Peter Avalon, the librarian?
He's back to wrestling again. I saw him over the weekend. He's in the
I got to cut
NWA.
the rest of the goatee off, but
He's at the NWA now. He's in, if you want to go to
That's right,
yeah,
NWA.
he is.
Right.
I'll be Harley Bryan.
You'll be who?
Harley Bryan.
Harley Bryan. Harris, who's your wrestler you like? Who's the wrestler you like right now that you like to watch?
No, I didn't say it was like that's who I could be, not who I.
Just some of them you like to watch, even if it's old timers. Like,
believe it or not, right now I'm more with the Usos. Not the whole bloodline thing.
Okay.
Not the whole bloodline thing.
Yeah.
Just Jimmy and Jay.
Nobody's mentioned MJF. I like that MJ. I like a guy that wears that thing around his head.
Yeah.
MJF.
He's such an ass.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, though, is that Michael. The thing is, he's not quite there. Jericho seems to think he's going to get there. He said in a press conference.
And
The problem
now
is
he's
that you get to be a heel so good that people start to like you.
So
I hope he doesn't get there because
Brian,
that's
before we go watch your channel tonight, your son-in-law, and your son, was just you three, or was it more than that on your channel tonight?
Just Dan and I and DJ 444, DJ John 444 picked with us. We usually have Bruins fan with us, but he's on vacation for a couple of weeks.
We got you.
He's going to send me his picks later, but I don't have them yet.
I got you.
And,
DJ John's on the West Coast.
Now, if you did not check my channel earlier, folks, and at first it was going to be for amusement only, then it ended up turning into a serious subject. I was on the channel, and it was like a hurricane update. So I called a pizzeria in Orlando. Serious as everything. If you don't believe me, you go watch it. I call a pizzeria, and I say, I'm calling from Virginia. And I said, are you busy right now? She said, not too busy. I said, okay, I want to find out what the weather's like down there. And she started telling me how the weather was and everything. That was really cool. And I asked them, was she going to evacuate? She said, no. Then I called a cake making place. And, oh, yeah.
Like stuff?
Tomorrow's Cakes is what they call itself. And they're in Plant City, Florida, right there outside of Tampa. So what happens is I start talking to this lady. Sweet as she could be. Her name was Wendy. And we get to talking, and then all of a sudden she said, about 40 years ago, I've been living here all my life now. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. But anyway, at the end, I told her, I said, we're sending our prayers to you. I said, I thank you for giving me the time. I'm going to call back next Tuesday. We're going to make sure you're okay. She said, sure thing. So I'm going to have her back on the channel next Tuesday, God be willing. So, yes, let's have our prayers and send them down Tampa's way all through Florida.
Rob, I'm impressed that you actually got more than a 2-minute conversation out of, that they didn't quickly get to. Are you going to order anything or not?
Right. And all you got to go back and watch it. It's on my channel. And you can, if you just go to my little circle right there, it's got YRL on it. Or
one almost gave you your address.
Oh yeah. She was giving me her home address. I said, whoa, stop. I'm serious, guys.
Yeah.
I said, what's your address? And I was just asking about our pizza place.
Right, yeah.
And Dwayne was exactly right. And she started giving me an address. I was like, whoa. How about your address for your pizza place? And then she started giving it. And I think she just worked there. The other lady said that me and my husband and my family run this Tomorrow's Cakes. And I was like, guess what? If me and my wife want to renew our vows, yesterday was our 13th anniversary. At 15 years, we're not going to Philly. We've never been to Florida together. Well, I would love to go down there and 2 years from now, crash that place and say, we're looking for Wendy. I said, Wendy, you remember about 2 years ago when you had this big-ass hurricane and some nut called you and wondered, she was in the middle of making a cake. And I said, have you had time to talk to me? She said, and then.
I'll meet you there and see what her brownies are like.
Here's the capper. I get off the phone with her. She texts me, Rob, can you give me your YouTube channel? The first thing I had to say is, I'm sorry, I do not have 1 million viewers, because I told her 1 million people are listening to you right now. That's what I did. You got to go back and watch it. So after that, I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I did not have 1 million viewers, but we are listening to you right now, and anybody we send that way, I want them to mention you. So, Sean wanted me to call a Chinese restaurant that couldn't understand me, or a strip club, and I said, no. I was not doing that stuff. One day we might. In all seriousness, folks, on my channel, anybody down in Florida, Matt Sharver, Harris, man, y'all hunker down, because I'm telling you, man, so many people get injured a lot of times by just rushing waters and stuff. So you guys be careful, my friend. Our prayers are out to you. I can't wait to see you guys next Tuesday night. And I hope that we did better than this week, because boy, oh boy, Brian should have a smile from ear to ear, because they're 3 points up on us, but we got 10 chances this week to make up some points. Keith, closing statement. Anything you want to say for the week?
Or do we want to do locks, or are we gonna?
Oh yeah. Let's do our locks of the week. Yeah. Thank you.
And then you
sir.
can do closing statement with the locks. I guess that's
Closing
fine.
statement for the week, Keith, and give us a lock. College or pro?
Oh gosh. I'll go pro because we haven't. It's been a while since Dallas.
You like Dallas? Okay, so Cowboys. Keith and his over. All right, Tim.
I'm gonna switch it up and go to college.
Okay.
Give me the Michigan Wolverines to
Michigan. I like that.
my Iowa.
10.5 points. We got you.
Yep.
All right, Mike.
I love to go. I got to go with the Jags. The Jaguars.
Jaguars. He likes the Jags this week. All right. Jaguars. And let's see, where are they at? Okay, Mike likes them against the Eagles this week. All right. Bob.
Give me the Packers.
All right. We'll give you the Pack against the Patriots. Yeah.
I want to ask everybody that it's one question though before we leave.
Yes, you go for it.
I was going through a lot of my games, and I had this one baseball game I've had for years. Have you ever heard of Big League Manager baseball?
No.
Yeah.
Bob, Brian has and Harris has. Big League Manager.
I was just wondering if anybody else had heard of it.
Where's the name? I know Big League too. That's enough.
Tim.
Nope.
Keith.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
I haven't heard of it, so I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get it unless you go on eBay because it's been out of print for many, many years, you know.
Is it individual players or team?
Huh?
Is it individual players carded or team?
They have both of them.
So you can get individual players if you want to.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Take a picture of it and email it to me, Bob.
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Harris, you're lock of the week, my friend.
Miami.
Miami. Let's see. Miami.
Cincinnati.
Against Cincinnati. Yeah, boy, oh boy. And everybody's going different. I like it. Dwayne.
Bills.
All right.
You got one after Brian?
Yeah.
I do.
Give us your block of the week here, Brian.
I like Detroit. I think they're going to be rocking Ford Field Sunday.
Detroit,
Rock City.
Against Seattle, against the Seahawks. And, man, I don't know who I like this week.
Rob's thinking about this. If there's anybody out there that can join the chat right now, make Rob's night, it'd be nice.
Hey, I'll tell you something else. If she's out there, if you're out there, Wendy, we'll let you. Hey, she got my email. She got my YouTube channel, and she, like I say, she texted me. I am going to actually read you exactly what she texted me. It was so cool. Hey Rob, Wendy at Tomorrow's Cakes. Can you please send me a link to your YouTube channel?
Free
and
plug.
This was my statement. Not a million, not even close. But we are calling back Tuesday. Thanks for being a great sport and be safe. Prayers. My channel right there. And then she said, oh, yay, really am finishing up a cake. Gonna try in a few. And then she said, oh, okay. And I told her we were having football picks tonight. So I hope she goes back and looks at that, at least at the video that we made earlier with her on there, because she was actually on there. Man, oh man, boy, oh boy. You know what? I don't like the Falcons. I really don't. I like Cleveland this game. I'll take Cleveland.
All right.
We all went different ways. Sean says, Rob, before I leave the state, want to do something with you and Mrs. Rob. Yeah, and I still got a couple things I want to give you, Sean. I got a football. I got UNC jersey. Yeah, I got some stuff on. So yeah, I definitely want to see you too.
Where are you heading to, Sean?
I saw that for PJ. Come on, Tim. Rob knows how to charm the ladies.
Oh,
Yeah, I
geez.
know that too.
Come on down, Wendy's. Yeah, you will find out real soon that Rob is not a dumbass. The wife comes in the house from Walmart. All right, I didn't ask what kind of candy you bought me. I didn't ask her what kind of drink you got me. First thing I said is, I had a woman that texted me a little while ago, and she came on my channel live. I'm not a dumbass because I know sometimes she watches my channel. Look, she can watch anything on my channel, and I'm not worried about it one
We're
damn
in
bit.
Texas.
So, yeah, she's moving to Texas, yeah. So, texting, not sexting. Don't worry about that, P-Jet. And JD McCoy says, come on down, Wendy. So, yeah, she's invited to come on to the channel. And, hey, I'll tell you what. If you have never seen, let me give you, it's called Tomorrow's Cakes. It's got two, and then MORROWS Cakes, 2930 North Forbes Road, Plant City, Florida. You find that place, man, they got some bad cakes. Some of them 3 and 4 and 5, like not stories, but different things. Yeah, they are bad.
45 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay. It's awesome. It's awesome. And like I say, Sean said good move, Rob. So anybody
What is the
before
pizza?
all I got to say before the night's up, I'll let anybody else close it out. Prayers to anybody affected by this hurricane. It's no joking matter. We said in here, we have our fun here this Tuesday night. Like I say, I called those folks, not in jest, but I just wanted to find out how the storm was affecting them and see how they were handling it. And she said, we're hunkering down, we're hanging through it. So, Harris, our prayers are out to you, my friend, and your family. You guys be safe. Stay in until it's all over with.
I got a question for Appa Brian real quick. You have the Peter football and the bowl bound.
Yeah.
I got data-driven football. It used to be bowl-driven.
Data-driven, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can only get the current season or most current season in the print.
No, according to their stuff I got in the box, there's some seasons you can get in the past from data-driven.
You can get them printed out though.
Oh yeah, they'll print
it out or PDF. Mm-hmm.
Now,
okay.
Who's the last person to know somebody that actually had the bowl-bound Avalon Hill game? Do you have that?
I know Earl Shamblin does.
Yeah, it really does. I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore.
Harris says he's got it.
I've got one.
Troy Carter might have it. He's got a bunch of old games.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
I played the heck out of that game. I like it.
Although Earl may have sold off all his games, I've not seen him.
Is there a solitaire version of it?
I don't know.
Brian?
I played a solitaire and with my kids. So
would you have a chart to roll what defense or something given the down and?
Yeah, I would usually do something like that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the way that Second and 10 does.
One of the hardest games to find, Thoroughbred Racing by Apple.
I got it.
Whoa! Wow.
I used to have
one.
Yeah.
Do you have it, Brian? Do you have it, Brian?
I do not. I've seen it on Earl Shamblin's channel. I would love it.
Yeah, I keep Thompson Travis to put it on the channel.
Dwayne needs to show it on the channel. Have
Yeah.
you got it, Harris?
Thompson Travis.
I sold
haven't
one
done it yet.
I sold one on eBay for $750.
I know,
Yeah.
crazy.
I know it goes. I know it's going. I believe it. I truly believe it.
It's a great game.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
I guess the one thing that I really had of value one time was the little electric football men with the I had the 1978 set.
Hold that
So
thought.
we're talking about Tampa and the Central and all that type stuff. And that was one of their first years, Tampa and Seattle.
Yeah,
and
so
I had the Super
You
Bowl.
mean with the orange helmet and all that?
Oh, we have an electric football thing for.
Now, does he have?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Does he say Super Bowl on the side?
No, this is one of the current fields.
All right, I had
I've got 17 different fields.
I had the original.
17.
I had the original from 1978, Dallas and Pittsburgh. So I had to order extra teams and all that. And then when I was in Pennsylvania, I had kept them all up. I mean, sealed and everything. And I told the wife, I said, look, the field, it's started getting a little bit of rust on it. It's no more good. I went to the dumpster, threw it away. And she was like, well, these little men, they're no more good. I said, whoa, don't throw them away yet. So
Don't throw them away.
I put them on eBay. And I started with Dallas and Pittsburgh. I said,
Oh, man, I wish I'd known that,
two teams of each, and I was getting $30, $35 a team. Then the last one I had was Tampa Bay, and I had them in the creamsicle. The creamsicle.
Yeah.
I got $97 just for that one team. The creamsicle Tampa Bay team. They win. I
have over 20 bags of that team here.
I got over almost $1,000 in just the teams I had, and the quarterbacks, the footballs, the uprights. I had all the original stuff that came with the game, and I thought I did pretty good on it. And then
I wish I knew you had all that stuff for sale.
This has been 2011, 12.
Wow.
Been a long time. I didn't start my channel until 19. So, folks out there, you notice it's 8 of us right now. We're only one away from
the Brady bunch.
Yeah, from having an Alice. And then we're going to change somebody's name to Alice. We are going to do that. Whoever the poor bastard is that's in the middle, you're going to be Alice. Mike, I hope it's you.
Oh, yeah, I knew.
Yeah, but whoever it is, I don't care who it is. That night you could be Alice. Whoever it is, that one night, I'm just going to pick on you a little bit. The first time.
Why not?
Did anybody else ever have any of those? I don't remember exactly what they were called, but they were in the Sears catalog, and they were like little NFL football figurine type things, and they come with
what I was talking about. The Tudor electric football.
It's not electric football. These things just had they were about 6 or 7 inches tall. They had a little plastic stand, and the arms, you could move them around, and the hands, and they were put together kind of like with rubber bands. On the inside.
Don't remember that one.
Hi,
Michael.
Mike's got.
Bye, Michael.
Who is everyone's least favorite?
Scared him off, Alan's stuff. Way to go, Rob.
How about this one, Alex? That's pretty good. Who is everyone's least favorite NFL player? Bob.
Like current or
Brady.
all time?
Tom Brady. Harris.
Every year I've been bitching about him. Brady.
Tim.
This might surprise a lot of people. Tyreek Hill.
Okay, Dwayne.
I go Hines Ward.
Keith.
Oh, you're talking all time. Oh, yeah, he's up there too. If it's all time, then it's Horseface, John Elway.
What's the question?
Oh, we're going all time.
Who is everyone's least favorite NFL player?
Like of all time, yeah, I'll go with John Elway.
That's up there. I don't know. It's
I can't believe
either him or maybe Ray Lewis. I don't know.
All right, Brian.
Bill Romanowski, linebacker.
Bill Romanowski.
Yeah,
nobody mentioned mine. Aaron Rodgers. I just cannot stand that snooty.
My dad didn't like him either. I like him.
By the way, John Elway, I know you're not watching. I
always like John.
He might be a decent guy, but
I like John Elway. I liked watching him play, and I know you're going to have
he wouldn't have played football if I was.
I just didn't like what he did on during the draft.
You're going to have a lot. You're going to have a lot of people say maybe Brett Favre now. You know.
Yeah. He's not exactly winning favors now with his little.
No, and I mean, how about Deion Sanders? He didn't really. How about if you want to make a try to act like you're gonna pee on the star or whatever out there or
T.O.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. And then who was that? We're gonna take a dump one time.
Randy Moss.
Yeah, Randy Moss. It's so many of them. It's so many of them. You can just.
On my channel tonight, I was kind of trashing Lovie Smith a little bit, and a little later, Lovie Smith came on and said the
These
Chiefs.
are what I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I used to see those
late
things.
70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
They couldn't actually figurines than
they couldn't actually throw the football, could they?
Yeah, I mean you could move their arms, all their joints and everything, their feet.
But could you push it to throw the football? They really couldn't throw the football, could they?
No, they couldn't really throw the football.
No, I didn't
but
think they could. I think
I
remember
had
seeing
probably
that.
about, I don't know, 19 of those.
Was that from
You had?
starters?
Wait.
I had.
I was asking if you still had them. I was like,
Well,
Starters
after a
make
while,
in?
the rubber bands start to break down in them, and they.
he said
kinda
did
dry up.
did that company make them? Can you tell?
What company made them?
Starter.
Was it Starter? He was wondering if Starter was the company that made them. I think this was before Starter, Dwayne.
Might be.
This was like late.
They were.
I think it's maybe
NFL
early
Action
80s.
Teammates is what they
Yeah,
were
I
called.
think because I think I remember seeing one of Montana. I think I remember seeing a Montana one too.
That's the
I think-
problem anything with rubber bands. They'll start to go, which is why
Yeah.
I don't understand why Stratomatic decides to use rubber bands for
Yeah.
things. Like, go with freaking what Appa does and offer the godforsaken the coin sleeve.
Envelopes.
Or the
Wait,
envelope. Yeah.
Some of these things, when you
cannot
find them on
see
eBay, they're real expensive.
Oh, really? Like right now, what's the average? Over $100 a piece?
Oh yeah, they're probably like, I've seen them like 400 and something.
Wow.
Oh, I have something I could have for closing. Bye Pro Bowl. As we know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did they get rid of it?
They did.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
going to
They
be like,
can get rid of
like
it.
activities with a flag football game.
that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea. I tell you what, let's close out this one tonight. Bob, World Series, your winner right now, before the playoffs start, is
The Mets.
Mets. Harris.
I hate to say this. Yankees.
Tim.
Houston Astros.
And I hope I'm wrong.
3 different teams. Dwayne.
I go with the Yankees.
Keith.
I'm going to go with Tim with the Astros.
Brian.
I think the Atlanta Braves have a better team now than the one that won last year. I'm going with Atlanta.
I hope you're right.
Notice nobody said the Dodgers.
I'm glad.
And
Can't
I'm
stand
not
them
going to say
pricks.
them. And I'm still taking a different team than everybody else. And it's not the Phillies. St. Louis Cardinals. I'm taking the St. Louis Cardinals. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So let's come back here in a month and see where we're standing with it. I want to wish everybody, Keith, Tim, Bob, Harris, Dwayne, and Brian, a great week. Harris, extra prayers to you and your family. Be safe, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Matt Sharver, I know you always tell me you're going to catch every one of our broadcasts. We are praying for you, my friend. We know you're just outside of Tampa. What's my man we like to pick on down in Tampa? Help me out, guys. We like picking on him because the cards. You guys know Apple football. We ought to call it.
ID Jester.
Yeah, ID Jester in Tampa.
Yes.
ID.
Yeah.
We're praying for you, my
Yeah.
friend.
He went up to Chicago, I think, for his daughter's wedding.
Oh,
Okay.
good move.
Let's hope he's there. But if you are at home, ID Jester, we got to send the prayers to you.
Yeah.
And also last night we did hear the unfortunate news of my man Big Paulie folding his channel for a while. Paulie, we are here for you, my friend. Prayers out to you. We hope everything works out. See you in 6 months, 9 months, or a year. Whenever it is, you're more than welcome to come on this channel anytime. Brian, I'm hoping we can give you a better fight than we did last week because, boy, oh boy, I felt like we didn't go 2 minutes into the first round before we got our butts knocked out. So,
I think you will this week.
you think we have a chance, huh?
Well, I think you have a great chance. Yeah.
All right. You all have a great rest of your night.
Hey,
God
Rob.
bless one and all. Thanks so much, and thank everybody here for joining us. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.